So it's about 3:30 in the morning. This is what time I get up now. In this video, I want to focus on my psychological change. I want to show you some videos and explain what happened to me in full. Something which I'm still coming to terms with, something that cost me decades of my life. But first, I've had the strangest idea this morning to message the guy that founded the Monzo Bank, the tech bank here in London, because I know he left the company a while ago. So I'm going to message him, this guy here, and I'm going to ask him if he wants to help me build a machine of psychological change. Okay, so I've got his email address here. Has anybody had this thing on Chrome, where Google Chrome sets you up for different profiles, for different logins that you have? I've got like 4 different profiles and I have to log in across different ones to find my Gmail and stuff. Okay, so I've gone for the classic, do you want to help me build a machine of psychological change? Is that to the point enough? Yeah? And this guy, he's like a billionaire or gazillionaire, but it's more, I think he'd understand how to do it. I don't think, this is the thing, right? I don't think doing this is a question of lots of money and something obscenely complicated. I think it could be quite simple. But it's about the time and the perception of each person interacting with this machine of psychological change. So I've written, "Hi Tom, I hope you're well. I'm sure you get these messages all the time, but are you able to give me some guidance on the above? My name is Rob Keating and I believe I have enough evidence to prove we can do this to create something that helps people emerge from themselves. You can contact me via this email. My Instagram is Rob Keating. I'm also on YouTube, The Self-Discovery Show, to see what I'm about. I look forward to hearing from you. Many thanks, Rob Keating. P.S. Love Monzo." Sounds right. Sounds real, which it is. It's all real. Send. Okay, that coffee's kicked in now. "4 AM, beautiful time in the morning." So what I have here are some videos of me from almost 3 years ago now. I'll link this below, but what I've come to realise that, and this is me, 33 years old, something like that. What I've come to realise is that reality has 3 layers. 3. At least I hope I'm right, I hope I'm not wrong again, but there's supposed to be 3 layers. There is the world outside, so the stuff we can see, the things we can touch, the microphone here, the laptop, all the stuff that's outside of who we are, the physical space that we move through. Then there's the second layer. Now the second layer is us coming across to that world, to other people. What do other people see intellectually, emotionally? Us coming across, us projecting ourselves out into the world. So you're watching me making this video, that's the second layer. And then I've come to realise there's meant to be a third layer as well. Nobody told me. There's supposed to be a layer inside where you're thinking about things, where you're supposed to have your own private thoughts. So right now, you watching this video, you have no idea what I'm thinking of. Am I thinking of a number? Am I thinking of a colour, a person? Am I thinking of what I'm going to say next? I've only just learnt that. I've only just realised that if you watch this video, you'll see here that there's only the third layer and the second layer. It's just my thoughts in the outside world. I'm thinking things down out there at my mouth. I'm just talking and now it's outside into the world. There's no thinking. I live in this world of words. 7, 8 and 9. Okay, so today we made it to 9, not to 10, but that doesn't mean much on this show because it is just testing. Hello and welcome to episode 2 of the Rob Show, the Zero Show. So far, the 0 subscriber show. I haven't actually looked today, there might be more. Notice how I'm not thinking through things as I'm saying. I'm not structuring my sentences. I'm not thinking about what I'm trying to get across. I'm just saying these words. Hello and welcome to this episode. Testing, 1, 2, 3, and now the words are just outside of who I am, and that must be communication with other humans. No. Something was terribly wrong. There was no understanding of having my own private thoughts, my own reference. Like, so as I'm talking to you now, I can think about things and I can think about what I'm going to say next. And this is coming across well. And do I want to talk about psychology in a second, or should I go back to the video? And I can manage my own state. And I have learned over the last couple of years as well, since having this third layer of reality, that I am my own person, that other people are different to me, that other people have different temperaments, and I've learned who Rob is. And that has changed. I'm still emerging from myself, and I still got to go out into the world and figure out who I am and the stuff that I enjoy. And so the way I was bonded to reality was backwards, ruined, destroyed. The psychology book here. Nowhere in here does it say about different layers of reality according to different people, how your emotions, intellect, actually forget emotions. You know, when you walk into a room or you meet somebody and you can pick up on who they are, your energy. You use your energy in your body or your intuition to figure out who this person is. Is this person someone I know, like, trust? I didn't realise that was a thing. I didn't realise you were supposed to like meet people or use your senses to manage your own state, because you're your own person and you should have your own choices, your own decisions, your own life. The way I was bonded, that's why I use this phrase, the way you're bonded to the world, because that's the only way I can explain it. How the stuff inside your body is connected to the stuff on the outside in a healthy manner that helps you move through the world, look after yourself, and love that much time we have on this earth. That's how much time we have. Enjoy it. So I'm just going through this book here. There's so much stuff on my Instagram from however long ago. Personality is composed of nature and nurture. Philosophical roots. Most human behaviour is learned through modelling. Fine. I just randomly picked out this page. What's this? You cannot understand a system until you try to change it. Kurt Lewin. Anyway, most human behaviour is learned through modelling. Now, I don't exactly know what that means. I'm not a psychologist here, but here's some photos of some children that look like they are angry. Jesus Christ. Observed actions, mentally rehearsed, physically reproduced. So I don't know what it means to project your identity onto the world in a sense that you're not consciously aware of your own self. You're not bonded to your own behaviour, and that isn't passing the buck or saying, it's not my fault. It's just that's the best way to think about it. If you want to engineer this kind of stuff, if you want to forge meaning with it. I'm just going to play this part of the video again. There's a man making some noise, and you probably can't hear it on this camera. This is only the GoPro Hero 7, but you should be able to hear it right now. Just want to say a big thank you to the people that liked my last video. I've got 2 or 3 so far, and that's all I've got to say for today. Until next time, I'll give you an update on Zero. Reality has 3 layers. The stuff outside, which has got nothing to do with you. You coming across to that world, how you choose to interact with that world. And then the stuff on the inside, your own reference for your own self. And no one's talking about this kind of stuff. This emerging from yourself. That's how it works. You emerge through yourself, and then you become behaviourally bonded with conscious awareness of what's going on to the world around you. To change, not change, but to simply enjoy your life. What I'll do is I'll link that channel below. If you go back through the earlier videos, which are early mid-19, you'll see what I mean by this inability to just think through things before I say things, and not understanding how reality works, and not being able to build references for other people, this idea of looking after myself, how my own behaviour was just not in a good place. And there's other videos as well. So how much does lighting play a part in these videos? I imagine they play quite a lot. And then I've stopped talking to go in, and there's lots of like stories to tell, but that's for another day. But where this all started, this is all because this entire thing is because of the end of 2016, early 2017. I had this eruption of trauma. I went to see this psychotherapist, and he punctured my reality back to my inner child, and I had this eruption of human experience that had been stuck in my body, processed through my conscious realm out into the world. Well, the only example I found so far of this is Wade Robson from the Michael Jackson thing, the Leaving Neverland documentary, where he talks about this eruption of buried trauma from inside.
What began to happen was just this emotional, upheaval that was just all of these anger and sadness and back and forth all over the place, unpredictable. Just coming out of me constantly.
That's the best example I have of it so far. This eruption of trauma, where he came to terms with what happened from him. Now, I spoke to my doctor about this, and it's not apparently a thing, this eruption of buried trauma. So I'm here to tell you, and it's taken this many years to kind of reconcile with what the hell happened, and then to later emerge from myself and to tell you that human experience exists in your body. Inside of your own self can be you. The effort I had to go through to get to this point in my life where I know who I am, I understand how I work, I can manage my state, even from those videos 3 years ago, the effort was obscene. So if you're watching this video, and thank you firstly for watching, and if you've got something you want to do, if there's some way of expressing yourself, of being who you are, there's something inside, like writing or film or creation or engineering, something, don't break the law, don't do drugs, but no matter what anybody says, go and fucking do it, because the effort I had to go to just to make those earlier videos, to find a way of Instagram repost accounts, I'm starting an energy drink, I'm going to write a book, relentless pursuit, and I now realise it was a relentless pursuit of myself. I found a way to emerge from myself, and now I think I can do this on a much larger scale. Get on with it. Get people out of your way so you can become yourself and liberate yourself out into the world. And the last thing I've got to say is, you are a biological system. Difficulty, negative emotions, pain, trauma, sadness, whatever. I don't think it has to be a part of you at all. And what am I talking about? This is The Map of Consciousness by David Hawkins. And this isn't raise your vibration, all that kind of stuff. Talking about you living with peace, joy, like you want to get to the top of this map, okay? And there isn't really any reason that you can't. How you're bonded to reality, your identity being projected, all those kind of things. Now, what I've learned with me is that getting to the bottoming out, is something I can now do quite well, because I have a healthy body. I can process this stuff through my conscious realm, and it seems to be that every evening I do these self-reflective exercises, and right now I'm reflecting on opportunities missed, time lost, which is painful. It's really hard, but that getting that pain, processing it through my body, through my body and out into the world, it bottoms me out to get back to the top. And every morning I wake up and I'm like, God, I feel great. That to me is a fully functioning system. This integrated self, living in harmony with your reality. Your emotions are in touch with your intellect and your intuition, and you know how to manage your state. That's what this self-discovery stuff is about. You are discovering how your self works. And I imagine it's different for everybody. And I'll talk about this bottoming out, getting this stuff out of your body, hitting rock bottom. It's so true. It's so true. When you lose everything, you're free to do anything.
Stop trying to control everything and just let go.
Like build a machine of psychological change. Okay, I couldn't have done that unless I got into the pits of my own existence. And this map is just a fantastic way for me to explain what on earth I'm talking about. Everything you've ever wanted is inside. Everything. More than you can even possibly imagine. Do you want to be on the stage? You want to be love, friendship, whatever. It's all inside. Your mind is the most complex, powerful object in the universe. Okay, deep space computing, NASA research can't even come close to what your mind can do. And your mind does it with the power of a light bulb. You think about these computers, take up a silo or a bunker. Okay? Your mind runs on the light bulb and it's thousands, millions of times more powerful than these machines. You've got to figure yourself out. How does yourself work? What works for you? What makes you feel awesome all of the time? Because if that isn't how your life is, then you can fix it. You can do something about it. As always on the Self-Discovery Show, firstly, thank you for watching. If you've got any questions about anything, fire them my way. And stay tuned for more.